You ever notice how the moment people find out you're kind, giving, or helpful, suddenly everyone has an emergency, everyone has a crisis, and somehow you're the one they run to for a solution. And at first you feel good about helping until you start realizing half of it wasn't help at all. It was enabling, it was draining, and in some cases, it was a straight up scam. Let's talk about that because too many good-hearted people are getting taken advantage of without even realizing it. I want to share something real with you because this is a topic we don't talk about enough. People assume that being loving and generous means saying yes to everything, but that couldn't be further from the truth. There's wisdom in knowing who to help, when to help, and how to help. And there's wisdom in knowing when someone is using you. My goal today is to help you see the difference because your heart is valuable and your energy is limited. Here's the real challenge. When you care about people, your first instinct is to step in. You don't want to see someone struggling. You don't want to tell someone no. You don't want to feel like you're letting them down. But the problem is some people don't want help. They want handouts. Some people don't want support. They want shortcuts. And some people don't want to grow. They just want someone to cover for the lifestyle choices they refuse to change. And when you're the strong one or the responsible one in your circle, they see you as the easy answer. You end up paying the emotional, financial, and spiritual price for someone else's refusal to grow. And the worst part, you start feeling guilty for even questioning it. You start thinking, maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe God wants me to help. Maybe I'm overreacting. But let me be real for a second. God never told you to let anyone drain you. God never said you have to save everyone. God tells us to be wise, to steward what we have, to discern spirits, to protect our peace, and to avoid being fools. Help someone who truly wants to get back on their feet is a blessing, but constantly rescuing someone who refuses to take responsibility, that's enabling. And enabling doesn't lead someone to freedom, it keeps them stuck. Here's where it all clicks. The enemy loves manipulation. He loves distraction. He loves when your love is used against you. He loves when your time, your money, your peace, and your energy are tied up in situations that God never assigned you to fix. And sometimes the biggest lesson God teaches you is learning how to say no without apologizing for it, because saying no isn't being unloving. Saying no is protecting what God entrusted to you. Saying no is giving someone the opportunity to grow instead of giving them another excuse to stay the same. When you start seeing the difference between helping and enabling, your life changes, your relationships change, your peace changes. You stop falling for scams, you stop carrying weights that aren't yours, and you start giving your help to people who actually value it, respect it, and use it to grow. So if you're in a season where you feel pulled in 100 directions, ask yourself, is this my assignment or is this manipulation? Because once you get honest with that question, everything becomes clear. Protect your heart, protect your spirit, help but don't enable, love but don't be used, give but don't let your giving destroy you. If this message spoke to you, take a second to breathe and really let it sink in. You're allowed to set boundaries. You're allowed to walk away from situations that drain you. You're allowed to help wisely, not blindly. Before you go, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss these conversations. We talk about real life, real growth, real faith, and how to protect your peace while continuing to love others the right way. And do me a favor, keep diving into my content here on my channel. There's so much here to help you grow, stay grounded, and stay encouraged. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share it with them. You might be helping someone break a cycle. Thanks for spending this time with me here. Your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.